Yo, what's up everybody? It's 2025 and you know what that means? New year, new adventures. We're talking passports stamped, bags packed, and memories in the making. Let's go! First up, we're heading east to the land of the rising sun, Japan. But we're not talking about the neon lights of Tokyo this time. We're going deeper, to the heart of traditional Japan, Kyoto. Imagine walking through streets lined with ancient temples, their wooden beams weathered by centuries of history. Kyoto is a city where you can lose yourself in the beauty of a traditional tea ceremony, sip matcha in a thousand-year-old garden, and witness the magic of geishas gliding through the Gion district in their vibrant kimonos. And if you're lucky enough to be there in spring, get ready for a showstopper. Picture this. Thousands upon thousands of cherry blossoms exploding in a sea of pink, their delicate petals raining down like confetti. Kyoto is a city that will stay with you long after you've left. Next stop, we're heading south, way south, to the tip of Africa, to a city that's bursting with energy, natural beauty, and a whole lot of heart. Cape Town, South Africa. This place is a visual feast. Imagine towering mountains plunging into the ocean, turquoise waves crashing against pristine beaches, and a city skyline that looks like it was ripped straight from a postcard. Hike up Table Mountain for jaw-dropping panoramic views, get your adrenaline pumping with a cage dive with great white sharks, or cruise along the coast, the wind in your hair, as you soak up the African sun. Explore the vibrant street art scene in Woodstock, get lost in the colorful Bokop neighborhood, and learn about the city's past at Robben Island, the former prison that once held Nelson Mandela. Cape Town's culinary scene is a delicious fusion of flavors, influenced by its diverse cultures and fresh, local ingredients. From Cape Malay curries to fresh seafood platters, your taste buds are in for a treat. Cape Town is a city that will ignite your senses, challenge your perspectives, and leave you breathless with its raw beauty. Alright, pack your warmest gear because we're heading north, way north, to a land where glaciers meet volcanoes, and the northern lights dance across the sky, Reykjavik, Iceland. This place is like stepping into another world. Imagine rugged landscapes sculpted by volcanic eruptions, glaciers that stretch as far as the eye can see, and geothermal pools steaming in the freezing air. Soak in the blue lagoon's geothermal waters as snow falls around you, go whale watching beneath towering cliffs, and explore ice caves that shimmer with 1,000 shades of blue. Reykjavik is a city with a quirky charm, a thriving art and music scene, and a love for all things cozy. Explore the city's colorful buildings, grab a coffee in a cozy cafe, and browse the unique designs in Reykjavik's independent shops. And when the sun sets, or doesn't, depending on the time of year, get ready for a show like no other, the Northern Lights. Reykjavik is a city that will leave you speechless with its raw beauty, warm your soul with its friendly charm, and ignite a sense of adventure that will stay with you long after you've left. Chapter 4: Seville, where passion ignites the soul. Get ready to embrace the heat because we're heading to the heart of Andalusia, Spain, to a city that sizzles with passion, history, and a whole lot of flamenco. Seville. Seville is a city that explodes with life. Imagine strolling through sun-drenched plazas, the air filled with the scent of orange blossoms and the rhythmic clicking of castanets. This is a city where you can lose yourself in the maze-like streets of the Santa Cruz neighborhood, marvel at the grandeur of the Seville Cathedral, and witness the fiery passion of a flamenco performance that will leave you breathless. Explore the Alcazar of Seville, a stunning palace that blends Moorish and Christian architecture, wander through the Plaza de España, a grand square built for the Ibero-American Exposition of 1929, and soak up the atmosphere in the city's many tapas bars. Seville is a city that will captivate your senses, ignite your soul, and leave you with a newfound appreciation for the art of living life to the fullest. Chapter 5: Queenstown, the adrenaline junkies' playground. Calling all thrill seekers and adventure addicts, we're heading to the adventure capital of the world, a place where you can bungee jump, skydive, and whitewater raft all in one day. Queenstown, New Zealand. Queenstown is not for the faint of heart. Imagine this. You're standing on the edge of a platform, 134 meters above a turquoise river, about to take the plunge and bungee jump into the abyss. This is a city that thrives on adrenaline. Soar through the air on a swing that dangles you over a 700-meter drop, raft down rapids that will leave you soaked and exhilarated, and feel the freedom of flying as you skydive over the southern Alps. Take a scenic hike through Fjordland National Park, surrounded by towering mountains, pristine lakes, and cascading waterfalls. Queenstown is a city that will push you to your limits, reward you with unforgettable experiences, and leave you with a renewed appreciation for the power and beauty of nature. Chapter 6. Istanbul, where East meets West. Get ready to step back in time because we're heading to a city that straddles two continents, a place where ancient history collides with modern energy. Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul is a city of contrasts. Imagine the call to prayer echoing from a majestic mosque, its minarets piercing the sky, while just a stone's throw away, the bustling energy of the Grand Bazaar fills the air with the scent of spices and the sound of bartering. Wander through the Hagia Sophia, an architectural marvel that has served as both a church and a mosque. Explore the opulent Topkapi Palace, and lose yourself in the labyrinthine alleyways of the Grand Bazaar. Istanbul is a city that will transport you through time, captivate you with its rich history and culture, and leave you with a sense of wonder at the crossroads of East and West. Pack your hiking boots and your sense of adventure because we're heading high into the Andes Mountains to the ancient Inca capital, Cusco, Peru. Cusco is a city that seems frozen in time. Imagine cobblestone streets lined with Inca walls, colorful textiles hanging from doorways, and the scent of coca tea filling the air. This is the gateway to Machu Picchu, one of the most iconic archaeological sites in the world. Trek the Inca Trail, a challenging but rewarding journey through cloud forests and ancient ruins, culminating in a breathtaking sunrise over the lost city of the Incas. Explore the Sacred Valley, dotted with Inca ruins and traditional villages, where you can witness ancient agricultural terraces still in use today. Visit the Coricancha, the Temple of the Sun, once the most important temple in the Inca Empire. Cusco is a city that will transport you back in time, challenge you physically and mentally, and leave you with a deep appreciation for the ingenuity and resilience of the Inca civilization. Get ready for a breath of fresh air because we're heading to a city nestled between mountains and the sea, a place where urban cool meets outdoor adventure. Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver is a city that has it all. Imagine towering skyscrapers reflecting in the Pacific Ocean, lush forests bordering the city's edge, and a laid-back vibe that's both welcoming and invigorating. Bike the seawall in Stanley Park, surrounded by towering trees and stunning ocean views. Explore Granville Island, a bustling market filled with local crafts, fresh produce, and street performers. Take a gondola ride up Grouse Mountain for panoramic views of the city, the ocean, and the surrounding mountains. Vancouver's culinary scene is a delicious fusion of cultures with fresh seafood, Asian-inspired dishes, and farm-to-table cuisine taking center stage. Vancouver is a city that will invigorate you with its fresh air and outdoor adventures, charm you with its laid-back vibe, and tantalize your taste buds with its diverse culinary scene. Get ready to fall in love with a city that oozes charm, history, and a laid-back Mediterranean vibe, Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon is a city that climbs hillsides, its colorful buildings cascading down to the Tagus River. Imagine riding a vintage yellow tram through the narrow streets of Alfama, the scent of grilled sardines filling the air, and the sound of fado music drifting from cozy restaurants. Explore the Geronimo's Monastery, a masterpiece of Manueline architecture, climb the Bellum Tower, a 16th century fortress that once guarded the city's harbor, and get lost in the narrow alleyways of the Bairro Alto neighborhood. Visit the LX Factory, a former industrial complex transformed into a hub for creativity, with shops, restaurants, and art installations. Take a day trip to Sintra, a fairy tale town filled with palaces, castles, and gardens. Lisbon is a seafood lover's paradise with fresh catches of the day grilled to perfection and served with simple sides. Lisbon is a city that will charm you with its history, its beauty, and its laid-back way of life. Get ready for a sensory overload because we're heading to the heart of Vietnam, to a city that buzzes with energy, history, and some of the best street food in the world. Hanoi, thank you for your precious time. See you in next video with another destination. Till then, stay tuned, please like, share and subscribe our channel. Please take good care of yourself, family, friends and neighbors. Hanoi is a city that awakens your senses. Imagine the scent of pho, the Vietnamese noodle soup, filling the air, the sound of motorbikes zipping through the streets, and the site of colorful temples and colonial architecture. Explore the Old Quarter, a maze of narrow streets lined with shops selling everything from silk to spices. Visit the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, the final resting place of Vietnam's beloved leader, and wander around Hoan Kiem Lake, a peaceful oasis in the heart of the city. Visit the Temple of Literature, Vietnam's first university, and learn about the country's rich literary tradition. Hanoi is a street food lover's paradise, with vendors selling everything from pho and banh mi to fresh spring rolls and delicious grilled meats. Hanoi is a city that will invigorate you with its energy, captivate you with its history and culture, and tantalize your taste buds with its incredible cuisine. So there you have it, folks. Our top 10 travel destinations for 2025. From the ancient temples of Kyoto to the adrenaline-pumping adventures of Queenstown, there's a destination out there waiting to ignite your wanderlust. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.